Hello. Today's tale is one of gangsterism in Hollywood, and it involves the biggest monster in the industry of hip hop. I bring to you today the tale of Vanilla Ice versus Suge Knight. Alright, we on. It's the early 90s and Vanilla Ice is at his height right now. Okay, Ice Baby has just blown up and he is like second to MC Hammer. It's like MC Hammer is huge and like the only other person huge right now is Vanilla Ice. Also at this time, there was a young independent ULB business major by the name of Marion Suge Knight, and he was looking to build his independent label. Now, a lot of people believe that Harry O gave Suge Knight the money to start up Death Row, which he did give some of the money. But this is where he was able to get money and it be legal and not get traced by the Harry O money and the other street money he was making. So, back to the story. A young Suge Knight is on the West Coast and he's trying to start up his label. So what does he do to start his label at first? Well, he gets a publication and signs a couple of artists. One of those artists being Mario Chocolate Johnson. Pause. Now Mario comes to Suge Knight one day and says, hey, you know that song that's blowing up on the radio, Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice? Guess what? I wrote it and it's messed up that he's taking my song because I wrote it. And Suge Knight like, okay, well, if you wrote the song, I guess it's only right for you to get money from it. And it's going to be a whole lot of money because this dude is really doing numbers. So somehow using his super gangster blood powers, he finds Vanilla Ice in a restaurant with his bodyguards. Suge Knight walks in with a bunch of bloods and just moves Vanilla Ice's bodyguards out the way, sits down right by Suge Knight sits down right by Vanilla Ice, looks him square in the eye, and just says hi. Then he gets up and walks out of the restaurant. That was the first encounter. Now, on their second encounter, Vanilla Ice is shooting a music video for Play That Funky Music. And it is rumored that Suge Knight walked in once again with a bunch of bloods and walked directly up to Vanilla Ice, to which Suge Knight said to Vanilla Ice, hi, it's nice to meet you. Then he just turned around and walked out with his gang. Now at this point, Vanilla Ice is looking around like, man, who the heck is this guy showing up, popping up everywhere I'm at? And someone tells him that's Suge Knight. And if Suge Knight is looking for you, it ain't cool. Now, later Vanilla Ice is at a hotel and he's getting ready to do a show. He's chilling, him and his bodyguards. Next thing you know, they get a knock at the door. Bodyguard opens up the door. Suge Knight a bunch of bloods come in and beat up the bodyguards that's there. Now, amidst this commotion after the bodyguards have been subdued, Suge Knight now walks in through the door and goes towards Vanilla Ice. And Vanilla Ice got his back against the wall like, hey man, I don't even know you, what's going on? So Suge Knight says, hey, let's go over here to the balcony. So they walk over to the balcony and now they're outside at this point. Now Suge Knight tells Vanilla Ice to look down. Vanilla Ice looks down and he looks back up at Suge. Suge says, this is pretty high up, isn't it? To which Vanilla Ice replies, yes, what in the hell do you want? He says, hey, my artist, Mario Chocolate, says he wrote that song, Vanilla Ice Baby. And what I want you to do right now is just sign over rights saying he co-wrote the song. Now, we don't want to take all your money, but he just co-wrote the song, and we're going to take money off of that. So Vanilla Ice looks him in the eye and says, well, hey, I mean, he didn't write the song. I wrote that song when I was 16 years old. He didn't write the song. Suge Knight looks at him and says, hey, I'm not here to argue. Vanilla Ice now signs the contract, to which now Suge Knight gets millions of dollars out of this deal. Well, Mario Chocolate Johnson, gets millions of dollars out of this deal. But I think what's on everyone's mind is what in the hell ever happened to Mario Chocolate Johnson. Well, you know me, I did some digging and I found out he did an album called Lazy Days, something like that. I'm gonna have the picture up here, but yeah, That's the only known thing that we known him to do, is like drop this album. And to be completely honest, I'm like 98% sure that it's even him, because it's like this guy in this video who looks like Pac, but I'm not sure. But whatever, you can check that out. Probably gonna have the link to it down here or whatever when I can find it. If you like this content, please hit the like button. If you know somebody else who would like this content, please hit the share button. And please, if you're on Instagram, hit the save button. And please comment below if you're digging this and whatever battles you want me to cover. Also, right here, we got a new song called One in the Chamber. So go ahead and check that out, you know, on YouTube, Spotify, whatever. But we're going to have a link to it right down there. You know what I'm sizzling. And appreciate y'all rocking with me. And yeah, hybrid803.com. Until next time. What?